Why are we missing so many words from the English language? We have horror, horrify, and horrific, but we don't have candor, candify, and candific, even though we do have both the words horrid and candid. You can say that something is stupid and terrible, but you can't say that it's terrid and stupable. In fact, all of these words go back to the same type of Latin root, meaning that we could technically have every single possible form of those words, but we don't because they were borrowed inconsistently. These are called morphological gaps, and they often happen when a word is blocked from entering a language by another pre-existing word through one of three main mechanisms. The first is called homonym blocking, so we never borrowed the word liver to mean someone who lives because we already had the word for the internal organ and it would have been confusing. The second is called synonym blocking, so in the same way we never adopted the word stealer for someone who steals because we already had the word thief and there was no need for a second word. Finally, there's type blocking, where we don't borrow a word because there's already a good enough suffix out there. For example, we don't say arrivation because the al suffix in arrival already does a good enough job, so we don't need the other one. And of course, sometimes a concept just isn't culturally important enough for us to start using it as a word, which might be the main factor in creating morphological gaps, but it's harder to point to and find an exact example.